It's time to look at some more shocking discoveries from the world of dinosaurs that are guaranteed to leave you speechless. From the most gigantic creatures to the smallest of hatchlings, these prehistoric beasts really had it all. But there is one thing we never expected to find: feathers. That's right. Some dinosaurs were so well camouflaged they were invisible to scientists for millions of years. And it's not just birds that have feathers. Many dinosaurs sported them too. So get ready to flap your arms like a T-Rex, because this discovery will blow your mind. The Tyrannosaurus rex was a fearsome beast that roamed the earth during the late Cretaceous period. This iconic dinosaur was known for its massive size, powerful jaws, and tiny arms. But what many people don't know is that the T-Rex was actually covered in feathers. In fact, the T-Rex wasn't the only dinosaur with feathers. Many other species, including Velociraptor and Ankylosaurus, also sported a coat of downy feathers. It's believed that these feathers helped dinosaurs regulate their body temperature and protect themselves from the elements. It also made them look pretty cool, if you ask me. But you might be wondering why scientists didn't notice these feathers sooner. Well, it's because they were so well camouflaged. The feathers were often the same color as the dinosaur's skin, making them almost invisible to the naked eye. Plus, dinosaurs have been dead for millions of years, so their feathers have mostly decomposed, leaving us with very few examples to study. However, thanks to advances in technology, scientists have been able to make some amazing discoveries about dinosaur feathers. For example, they found that some dinosaurs had feathers that were iridescent, meaning they shimmered in different colors depending on how light hit them. This discovery suggests that dinosaurs may have used their feathers for communication, such as displaying them during mating rituals. Other scientists have even developed computer models to simulate how different dinosaur feathers would have looked and functioned. These models have revealed that some dinosaurs, such as the Microraptor, had feathers that acted as wings, allowing them to glide through the air. Overall, the discovery of feathers on dinosaurs has revolutionized our understanding of these ancient creatures. It turns out they weren't just scaly monsters, but rather, some of them were pretty stylish too. Now that we know dinosaurs had feathers, it raises the question: what did these dinosaurs look like? Well, thanks to modern technology, we can now recreate what these ancient creatures may have looked like. Scientists use a variety of techniques to reconstruct dinosaur appearances, including studying preserved skin impressions, examining the structure of their feathers, and comparing them to modern birds. One popular method involves creating 3D models of dinosaurs and then adding feathers to the models to create realistic depictions of what they may have looked like. These models are not only helpful for scientists, but they also make for some pretty impressive and sometimes even adorable looking dinosaurs. Imagine seeing a T-Rex strutting its stuff with its newly sprouted feathers, or a Triceratops looking fierce yet fabulous in its feathered glory. It's a sight to behold. Speaking of looking fierce, let's talk about the Spinosaurus. This dinosaur was an apex predator that lived in what is now North Africa. It was huge, growing up to 15 meters long and weighing several tons. But despite its size, the Spinosaurus was surprisingly agile. Thanks to its long neck and tail, it could move through the water with ease and was even capable of swimming underwater. It's thought that the Spinosaurus spent a lot of time in the water hunting for fish. Its narrow snout and sharp teeth were perfect for catching slippery prey. The Spinosaurus was a true monster of the seas, ruling the waterways with an iron fist, or should I say claw. But don't worry, this ferocious fish hunter was mostly harmless to humans. After all, it lived millions of years before humans evolved. So we never had to worry about being on the menu of this prehistoric beast. Instead, we can marvel at its incredible adaptations and wonder what other amazing creatures roamed the earth in the distant past. Who knows? Maybe someday we'll discover that dinosaurs weren't just scaly reptiles, but instead were walking works of art. Just imagine a T-Rex rocking a mohawk, or a Triceratops sporting some funky stripes. With new discoveries being made all the time, anything is possible. So keep your eyes peeled and your minds open, because you never know what secrets the past is hiding. And speaking of secrets, Have you ever wondered how dinosaurs laid their eggs? Well, it turns out that these ancient creatures had some pretty unique nesting habits. Some dinosaurs, like the famous Velociraptor, laid their eggs in large groups. These communal nests could contain hundreds of eggs and were likely used by multiple parents to incubate their young. Other dinosaurs, like the sauropods, built individual nests for each egg. These nests were often lined with sticks and leaves to create a cozy bed for the developing embryos. And let's not forget about the strange case of the tooth-faced dinosaur, which laid its eggs in holes dug by other animals. These opportunistic nesters didn't put much effort into building elaborate nests. Instead, they took advantage of the hard work of others to lay their eggs in burrows made by beavers or other burrowing creatures. No matter how they did it, dinosaurs sure knew how to keep their eggs safe and sound. So next time you see a bird's nest, remember that dinosaurs were likely doing the same thing millions of years ago. They may have been extinct, but their legacy lives on in the animal kingdom. If you think you know everything about dinosaurs, think again. These prehistoric creatures were more diverse and fascinating than you might imagine. From tiny feathered dinosaurs that looked like big birds to enormous plant-eating giants, dinosaurs came in all shapes, sizes, and colors. In fact, one of the smallest dinosaurs discovered so far is the dinosaur named Myasoraurus. This herbivore stood only 2 feet tall and weighed less than 11 pounds. That's about the size of a house cat. Despite its diminutive stature, Myasoraurus was a full-fledged dinosaur, possessing all the characteristics that defined these ancient creatures. On the other hand, one of the largest dinosaurs ever found was the Argentinosaurus. This colossal herbivore grew up to 115 feet long and weighed over 100 tons. That's longer than a blue whale and heavier than an elephant. Despite its massive size, Argentinosaurus was surprisingly agile and could move with ease thanks to its long neck and tail. Now that's what I call Jurassic Park. But wait, there's more. Did you know that some dinosaurs had feathers? That's right. Many species of dinosaurs sported a coat of feathers, not just for warmth, but also for display and camouflage. One particularly well-known feathered dinosaur is the Velociraptor, made famous by the Jurassic Park franchise. But while the movie version of Velociraptor is a terrifying lizard-like creature, the real Velociraptor was actually covered in feathers and resembled a big bird more than a scaly reptile. So if you've always wanted to have a pet dinosaur, you should consider a feathered one. Just be careful not to step on them while you're admiring their plumage. So there you have it, folks. Dinosaurs were more colorful, diverse, and downright weird than you ever imagined. From their unique nesting habits to their wacky appearances, these prehistoric creatures continue to amaze and surprise us. So next time you think you know everything about dinosaurs, remember that there's always something new to learn about these incredible animals. Just when you think you know it all, dinosaurs will find a way to flabbergast you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more awesome content. And if you're still hungry for more, why not check out this video on more shocking dinosaur discoveries? Who knows, you might just learn something that'll leave you speechless.